Just starve them.
Yeah.
Starve them out.
I'm outie.
Would you be that guy, Blitz Dota, who has his own tag for the graffiti?
What are you talking about?
Would you have your own team?
Oh, that's boss. What
just
team
kill
would that be?
someone and drop
Veggies
a
or Zephyr?
paiN logo?
Which one is more well known at this point?
Zephyr forever as well. You guys had shirts and everything.
We really did.
You guys had branding. Didn't you guys like? Oh, did you guys sell headphones or something?
Yeah, we sold like earphones.
Yeah.
For some company. Oh, yeah, sword.
What? What? All right, he's dead. King RD barely gonna be able to live. Fada. HFN still has Shikuchi,
Okay.
but he doesn't want to chase him down. They're gonna try and challenge Tavo for those bounty runes.
Weeha's going Exort Invoker, by the way.
Are they gonna invade? Yeah, I saw the Sunstrike earlier, and I was like, huh. Well,
Weeha is just an Exort Invoker player.
The battle begins.
you know, HFN is an Invoker player too. But
Yeah.
he's,
HFN's also a TA player.
yeah,
And HFN's just a lot of things.
that's true. So we're gonna have a Weaver Clockwork versus Nick Smarana. The mid Exort Invoker versus Draw Ranger, which is probably better for you in CS wise, because the Draw Ranger would have like a very big CS advantage or attack damage advantage over you, but the top lane is going to be the Crystal Maiden trying to secure the lane for Pango. Look at Puppy though, just getting right up in Duster's face. They have so much damage between the Aether Shock as well as these searing arrows. Just keep spamming.
Bum, 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 ba-da-dum.
Bottom lane seems to be like a lot of fighting. They do manage to land an impale on a King RT, but the arrow misses. Fada late on throwing that down.
Really late.
Oh, what happened there?
Dude,
Duster
HFN
turns
just
around.
gave King RD.
Dude, Puppy just man-moded. He just ran at them and just beat down Duster.
Shaman with Dro Aura hitting for, let me do the math here, right? 84. What?
Battery Soul chasing down Fada. Fada does not have leap, obviously, yet. Still level 1. Might actually die here. HFN tries to get the last couple of hits. He stays barely
He's
outside
juking right
range
now.
of the tower, which is perfect for him. Can only chase for so long, though. Shikuchi's now back up. Drifts
HFN do
himself
it.
away. Yo, where's the
Gotta break.
Sunstrikes? Where's the Sunstrikes?
Time is way past now.
Fada was super low. They probably need the help at top lane as well, with Puppy being so aggressive as a solo support against the two of them.
This Pango does not just like getting claimed.
Are fortified.
I guess no one does. Weeha's crushing it in mid right now, though.
Yeah, at least he's winning the CS matchup there. 5-0 for mid one as he gets another creep denied. It's the range
This is why we don't see
down.
Dro very often. Like, once you're 6, everything's fine, but before that point, it's really annoying to play as Puppy. Just denies another creep in front of Tavo's face.
They are still level 1. They've done such a good job of controlling this lane.
That's starting to wear on me now.
Level 2,
Kill
level
him.
3, 8. Kill the taunting man. He's going to taunt his way out of here. He does have Swashbuckle up in a second. They need 2 shots, then they get it. One from Ace, the other is the Aether Shock. Meanwhile, bottom lane, they actually kill HFN as well. Good Impale Arrow combo this time. Bada is not late to the party. So it looks like the side lanes are being won heavily here. Weeha with the Cold Snap tries to chase down mid one with his Forge Spirit. Puppy taking a lot of damage, but again, these supports, like, how does this dual lane 3 minutes in just now getting level 2?
Now it's starting to grow on me again.
Now he's like gotten past the level of annoyance.
Yeah.
It's the roller coaster of emotions. Tuster, it's gonna be gone on the strafe, gives him the attack speed to be able to blow him up. Puppy
Get out of there,
level
Tavo.
3 with the Aether Shock. Run, Tavo, run. He still has Swashbuckle. He just doesn't want to blow up because he knows as soon as that's on cooldown, Puppy owns the lane. Nice deny there from mid one, bottom lane. Yaps are being chased down by the battery. So what a beautiful impale. The arrow is not so beautiful, but the Sunstrike is also Not good. They do a lot of damage to Yapzor and Fada, but they don't get the kills, and they need those to win this lane back. Chase down, cold snap, a lot of misses high ground, both the Forge Spirit and the initial attack from Invoker, both
Man,
whipped.
Weehaw just CS with his Forge Spirit while simultaneously denying
Dire's middle
by
tower
himself.
is
That
under
was cool.
attack.
Oh boy, mid one does not want to be in this lane right now. I don't think he's used to losing his lane this bad.
Yeah, but
14 denies is a pretty crazy amount.
I mean, if you're him though, you're griping and complaining.
Yeah.
You as your like captain puppy's got to be like, look, we're owning the side lanes.
Puppy's
Your
like,
life
shut up,
sucks.
man. Don't talk to me like that, like we're equals. I don't know why I think the puppy is this like.
Because that's the meme.
Dire's
That's why.
top tower is
It's
under
a
attack.
good meme too. 5-minute bounty runes are coming up. King RD is going to try and battle it out with these two heroes, but he may just get himself a fast death if he's not careful. He goes forward, misses out. Now he's going to be hit by the impale, but he does have the battery assault. And Spike Carapace stalls down some of the damage, but they're going to try and kill Yapzor still. The arrow does allow him to be able to disengage away from that.
Can't miss this.
HFN. They need the help of the Sunstrike. Yapzor may still die here. Has the bug. The magic wand managed to get off the impale. Where is the Sunstrike? Yaps. Oh, he doesn't have it. It's not invoked at all. He has invoke off cooldown. Yapzor's just hiding in the trees right now. Spotted out by the battery assault. He will manage to get the meteor. Is going to be thrown onto mid one. Does a good amount of damage over the top lane. They do manage to get Puppy rotation in from behind. Shackle shot. And all those searing arrows from Ace. Gets the kill. Where's the Sunstrike, Weehaw? This guy is far too focused on beating mid one.
I mean, he's doing it. He's got double the
Radiant are
CS.
scanning.
Yeah.
He has more denies than mid one has CS right now.
Dire are scanning.
But yeah, he should definitely throw some strikes up there.
Pour on the speed.
He almost says double his net worth.
They're gonna try for dive mid.
Duster's gonna go ahead. Nova reveal. Cold snap just to
There's
hold
the
him in place.
Sunstrike.
The Sunstrike finally comes in. Global ability used just for 600 range. The Yapzor actually barely survives at this bottom lane. The bugs were still on him. They killed it just in time. And top lane, they managed to get the disable onto Tavo. He lays some graffiti on the ground on his own resting spot. King RT, oh, that was not the cogs he was hoping for. Fada actually managed to get himself inside there. Challenged King RT. And HFN gonna be hit by the impale. They can kill him. That's gonna be him dead. And King RT chased down underneath the tower. Fada has an arrow coming up. They're actually gonna go for the battery assault. King RT's hoping to be able to kill Fada with his own life. The Sunstrike!
Oh my god! Woo! That was so close.
Remember Shanghai Major?
Dude, Weehaw was. I definitely remember Shanghai Major. I was the coach of Liquid, man.
Well, this is not Shanghai Major, Weehaw. And none of the Sunstrikes are landing.
Man. Ooh.
You're just having a rough go of it. 2 to 8.
It's okay. He's still 3 levels ahead of mid 1 mid.
Yeah.
They're gonna go for this though. TP coming in. He doesn't see the high ground area.
Puppy coming in from behind. They do have very slow TP up from King RT. Finally gets there, managed to get the cogs on top of Puppy. He's going to try and kill this. He's going to go for the turnaround. They do have the meteor coming in. That'll finish off Puppy.
Oh,
King RT looks for more. Yapzor took so much damage to the meteor. King RT almost finished him off. Couldn't quite get it. Now Weehaw has to run away from Fada. Got the last shot in for the Drone Ranger, but it still was not enough. An excellent turnaround for paiN. They needed that too. Weehaw's the only one winning his lane. It would have been disaster if he died there because
He's just got a solo kill.
Tavo is getting destroyed by Clanks.
HFN has had the easiest time either. 0, 2, and 1.
Dire's bottom tower is
Thought that
under
was a
attack.
certain kill, but he's really tanky with the raindrops, the Aquila, and strength treads on. He's got almost 1200 HP. He's got full mana, full HP once again.
Yeah.
Short-sighted of you.
Just as a mid player, like as a point of pride, you don't really want to be this far behind. It doesn't feel good.
Right.
It's like you have pride. You're just thinking to yourself like, I don't want to look at that score and say that I'm 3 behind.
Deafening Blast is not enough. The triple Wraith Band, no boots build for mid one.
Look at this mid one, dodge it.
Juking, jiving.
That. He knows that the Sunstrike might come.
Strike is up. He's watching Weehaw, I bet, and just waiting for him to do some sort of casting animation. Bottom lane, they're going to be able to get the disable on Weaver. How is Puppey just slipping and sliding through the map behind these heroes and catching them with the
Okay,
shackles?
Weehaw. Throw it out.
Oh,
Oh my god! What? Oh, that's my boy. Oh, shit, son. It was worth it. Dude, I knew. Weehaw. Dude, you miss every Sunstrike you don't throw.
so he finally threw it.
That was so
Wow. Dude,
that's so long. All right,
that means Throw Ranger just wasted so much time.
He was going back forth. He didn't TP because he didn't want to get Sunstruck. But
The Sunstrike fought up. Oh, yeah. We got another one. Double kill for Weehaw.
Relax.
Jump away from Tavo. Oh, Jesus. He has to TP away. One last shot from Ace could do it. Oh, it doesn't do it.
Calm yourself, kid. Oh, this is. You said it wasn't Shanghai Major, son.
King RD dodged the arrow barely. Doesn't get hit by the impale either. Just falls a little short.
The Romanian legend himself. Oh, our production guy's going crazy. He liked that. I mean, it's definitely not canceled.
Dude,
so.
think of how much time that Throw Ranger wasted walking back to base. And
He has
dying
no
at the
boots.
last second.
My man has no boots, 3 Wraith Bands.
Midwan is just full jungling at this
All
point.
right, okay,
All right,
see,
we're
the
gonna
production
see it
guy
again.
can't even help it. He's got to show it
We
again.
gotta see that. Look at his
Let me
right
see
as he
that.
gets
Oh.
into the fountain.
Oh,
Radiant are
That was
scanning.
amazing. Yapzor's level 6, bottom lane. He's sitting on top of Weaver. They do have a sentry, though, to reveal this, so as HFN backs off, you'll see it now.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Tavo.
Dire's
Tavo's
top
had a
tower
hard
is
knock
under
life, but
attack.
he is finally level 6.
God, I love Sunstrikes. Both the Invokers,
Dire's
very notable
structures are
Invokers on both
fortified.
sides.
Yep.
Both now showing off.
Dire's top tower.
I mean,
is
mid one's
under
Invoker
attack.
was insane. So Weehaw has some heavy lifting to still do.
Boss Wex was sexy. Fada used the arrow to be able to kill the siege creep. Yapzor takes a lot of damage from the meteor. Weehaw?
Weehaw.
Bottom lane, they're going to go for Puppey. But fighting an Ace is kind of difficult. They're still going to be able to go for this kill as Tavo rolling on in doesn't actually hit the Rolling Thunder onto Ace. He was still death packed anyway, so he's going to be okay. And middle lane, Yapzor actually comes in, does manage to hit a stun, but they canceled the TP there. And Fada was not close enough for the arrow
Radiant's
either.
top tower is under attack.
Almost a full Aghanim Scepter completed on Weehaw now. I mean, the Invoker Wars, they're delivering so far. We got to see what mid one could do. Right now, Weehaw 6-0. All but one of his team's kills. I really feel like no one, aside from that opening kill at bottom, has kind of just been doing it by himself.
Pretty grouped up right now. Secret. Kind of looks like,
Dire's bottom tower
I mean, at least
is under
Yapzor
attack.
has a couple different people he can play with constantly. He can play with Fada, set up the arrow combination, or he can play with Clinks, who's just raw
Dire's
damage.
middle tower is under attack.
Can take out any of these heroes.
Yeah. HFN continuing to have a rough time, 0-3. Fada, who's 4-1, hasn't really suffered too hard in this. He's gonna pop the ulti.
Forced into the Moonlight Shadow, comes back. There's still that sentry from earlier there.
There's so much invis on the side of Secret. You just need sentries everywhere if you're Team paiN. T-paiN? Team paiN? So they're gonna run in.
Puppey leading the charge,
Everyone's
but
here
all
right
these
now.
heroes are now. They have actually spotted Ace. They've got monster kill. Tavo doesn't manage to get inside the dodge. And a hook shot in. He got the extra kill on a Puppey. He's slowing him down with a battery soul. Won't die just yet. Fada comes in. Starstorm, it wasn't enough. They don't get the kill on Clockwork. He survives, getting 2 kills for paiN.
Ooh. paiN is
RD.
sort of doing it, despite one of the... That was a really disastrous laning phase. They started down 2k gold at like 6
Radiant's bottom
minutes.
tower
You
is
see
under
Yapzor
attack.
come in, but they've got the sentry. They are trying so hard to protect this Invoker with his 12-minute Aghanim Scepter.
Yeah, that was fast.
12-minute
Wow,
Ags
wow, wow.
treads.
1330.
No, he's got 300 gold on top of that. That's a creep wave. All right, my friend, that's 12 minutes. give my man credit where credit is due, as
Kill the Observer Ward behind the tower. They do manage to get a Crystal Nova on a Poppy, spawn him out. Donald's gonna jump in, they finish him off with a Sunstrike, but the double stun from Yapzor just setting things up for Secret
Very
to
well
clean
done.
up the supports. Get a core kill and the Crystal Maiden.
what an impale. I feel like everyone's hitting 2-man impales today.
Yeah.
You feel that too?
Dire's
everyone's
middle
lining
tower
up
is
for-
under attack. Dire's middle tower
Mid one's
has
game is
fallen.
just so ruined. Level 9 has 3.
Dire's
It's just a
bottom
lot of green
tower
in there.
is under
I mean,
attack.
he's just like
Radiant's
all
top
the
tower
agility
is under
items.
attack.
I'm not having a game, but at least you guys can get as much precision aura as possible.
For a second, he loaded up on strength treads, and then he's like, why am I doing this?
Yeah,
This doesn't help.
he understands his lot in life.
Dire's bottom tower is
Weeha's
under
just backdooring
attack.
towers now, but
Dire's
a glyph will
structures
protect
are
that one.
fortified.
Can Fada get the deny?
Radiant
I mean, most of the action is going to be centered around
They spot him with a rocket flare, but
Dire's
Fada
bottom tower has been denied.
does manage to kill it.
just because he's the, I mean, he's the main farm person in his team right now. It's definitely not HFN as Yapzor. They pick up another kill on Tavo.
Dire's
The side
top tower
cores,
is under
the side lane
attack.
cores from paiN just continue to struggle real hard. Tavo's 1-4. HFN with
King RT runs in, gets hexed immediately, but this is just space for Fada to be able to lay out the
That's a nice
and he one-shots him into the cogs as well. That is a beauty, and King RT survives again. Tornado catches the Shadow Shaman, lays out the EMP. The Bucks are coming forward
he's
as
stopped
well.
by the creep
Sunstrike on point, beyond godlike.
Oh man,
That is so much damage now. How much does the Sunstrike
Radiant's
do? And he's got
top
maxed out
tower is
Exort plus the Aghanim Scepter.
Weeha is just putting on a show right now.
Ace, he's spotted by the Sentry. King RD doesn't have the hook shot, but they're going to be able to catch him anyway. Rolling Thunder bumps Ace in secret.
King RD and Weeha right now are truly doing work.
Yeah, this is they're putting in an amazing performance
Yeah.
in this game.
Whatever, I mean, he just laid down that meteor, but it was the cogs onto those two. Had the detection ready. Very well done.
You know what I find interesting is that Tavo's still going to go for the
Dire's
Javelin
top tower
Maelstrom.
is under attack.
Yeah, I feel like he should just get
Dire's
tankier at this point.
structures
Yeah.
are
Something in his head
fortified.
should probably go like, I am dying really fast.
It's such a crazy concept that Ice, no matter how farmed he is, goes Arcane Boots in a blink.
Dire's top
And no matter
tower
how
has fallen.
under-farmed Tavo is, he still goes the damage build.
Yeah, two different ways to look at it.
Yeah. 10K net worth on Weeha. BKB coming up. He's so
had
far ahead
on-
of everyone.
Yeah, this
Dire's
is
top tower
this
is
is a real
under attack.
noteworthy game right now for an Invoker. The fact that he's up 4K gold, no Midas or anything like that.
Yo, the Sentry is so cool. Look at it. It sees the behind the tier 1, which is pretty common for
Yeah.
Invis heroes to go, but it also sees up this area.
They're just trying to
Radiant's
protect. I think they're
bottom
just
tower
trying to
is under
protect their Invoker right now. Like, you
Yeah.
can't lose the spree. And the easiest way to lose a spree is if people just come in, invised up, Mirana invised, or the Clinks plus the, what's that guy?
Nyx Assassin.
Nyx Assassin. They just get on top of him. It's real easy to die.
Maelstrom almost complete for Fada, so he's kind of going farming damage build. King RD managed to catch Ace. He's going to die here, but if they can actually get the kill, it'll all be worth it. The Rolling Thunder's coming in. It actually hits his right as the arrow comes in. Ace, he's dodging all the Rolling Thunder charges, but it's still not enough. They finally get the damage out from the Weaver. Now he actually backs himself away. Tornado coming in. They still control of HFN. They might still be able to kill him, but a big meteor drops in on top of two heroes' heads. Yapster's almost dead. Everyone's gone. Well, with the swashbuckle, almost finishing up
Dire's
all of
middle
Secret's
tower is
heroes.
under attack.
It's only Fada who can limp away with a Heart Piercer still on him, but a Sunstrike!
Almost walked back into it.
So close.
I mean, Wee's feeling himself right now. 11-0-4. He has now eclipsed mid-1 score from last game. That's a 4-man wipe. They almost got the 5th on Fada. That was very close.
4 for 3 exchange, and it really wasn't, like, the experience is pretty bad, but the gold exchange
Yeah.
was not that bad.
I mean, the largest issue right now for Secret is they just can't get on top of this Invoker.
Right.
Like, every fight starts with them finding somebody else, and I'd imagine at this point HFN doesn't even care about these stats. Because, yes, his farm is pretty bad, but relative to the rest of the game, like in most games you would consider this terrible farm. But in this game, he's not even that far behind. He's still ahead of the Dro. Like, mid-1 has had, I've never seen him struggle this bad. He's 0-4-0. Hasn't been a part of this game at all, just a net negative as a whole.
Alacrity Invoker, plus bugs, plus Forge Spirits. They have a lot of minus armor and just straight physical damage to throw onto this Roshan.
They need to do something to it. I mean, I guess it's too late because they can't really enable the Drill Ranger anymore. It's pretty much... And this is a really bad position, I think, for Secret to be in because mid one, I think, is your star player.
Yes.
And now he's put into the role of, well, at this point, he's so underfarmed that he just has to get carried by everybody else.
It feels like those games where they would pick Viper for mid one.
Yeah.
And you're just like, okay, sure, even if
really
that's good, you don't want mid one on that hero.
Yeah.
You want him on the game-winning hero.
Yeah, I'd agree. You saw what he got to do when he plays the Invoker. Just, I'm going to win the game for us. Just watch. And in this game, I mean, I really feel like he hasn't even been given the opportunity to play Dota as Puppy.
Sunstrike Tornado.
Leave him in the dust. And a tip for his former captain.
Exort does fire, Sunstrike does 537 pure damage at max level with Aghanim Scepter. So, poor Puppy, who's sitting there at only 992 HP, but Yapzor, can they actually finally kill the Invoker? They're going to try and set up. They do a lot of damage there. Whoa, King RT said hook shot, but he loses the Aegis. That's going to be life number one. He already used the BKB, but still the rest of his team is backing up. They're going to be able to catch him in one. No, he actually forced after the high ground, dodge it, and gets into the strike. He's going to be able to survive for a while, and paiN, I think they're giving up on this fight now. They ends up being King RT. It actually landed on Pangolier. They get a Meteor Hammer with a Deafening Blast. It's not enough. They got the Spike Carapace onto Weehaw. But Fada, he has no disables to make sure that Weehaw stays there. So
That
Secret
was not the best hook shot I've ever seen King RT throw.
That was a panic hook shot.
Oh, that was rough. He threw that out there, and it wasn't like Weehaw had moved at any point.
See Puppy's build. Where's that Sunstrike going?
Just checking
the
the
body
ring.
run.
Oh.
You see his build, double bracer, and now he wants A on disc.
Ambitious, sir. I wish you the best of it, Puppy.
Is under attack.
And with his build, there's good amount of control, but he's just not going to farm with only the 2 levels of the Ether Shock.
Yeah.
It's just going to take him a little bit too long.
Blade Mail. Blade Mail for King RT. That's a significant upgrade. Especially against this Clink's Mirana.
Yeah. There's a Deso, by the way, on Ace. This tells me anyways that he wants to try to get on top of this Invoker, just lay into him.
Okay.
Yapzor sees bottom the clockwork.
Give it a couple more seconds. He can go for him, but King RT's not going to stick around for long. Oh,
King RT is really tanky.
Yeah. 1500 HP, 16 armor.
Very good decision to take the armor talent considering what he's up against.
Yeah.
Yapzor four-staffs himself forward for a second.
Rocket Flare.
He did see him, but just a bit too late.
Immediate smoke up from paiN. They know that Yapzor TP back and he's kind of low.
Yeah.
So they think that Secret's going to be kind of out of position.
Maybe you find a timing in this. Ace is going to get spotted by these sentries.
A lot of things being thrown down here. They know about this ward or something.
They're trying to, right now what paiN is trying to do is they're trying to risk one hero. So
Yeah.
they show the Invoker,
and
and this is how you hide the smoke. But paiN might be just a little bit too late for this. Because they know that they can still Sunstrike as
Formantx
Ace.
smoke up their own, but Ace, he's going to run in, immediately pings it out. He's like, whoa, guys, smoke pop, got to get out of here, but the hook shot's going to be land. Now the Sunstrike, the follow-up, they do manage to get the force staff. They dodge the Sunstrike. Here comes the Rolling Thunder, but multiple force staffs
like
now
this
being
is
used
way
to get
too
Ace out,
overaggressive.
and Tavo, he realizes he has gone too far, and they need to back out. Weehaw's Invoker is en route, though. Maybe they can fight when he comes back in, with the bugs already laid out. They manage to get the Hanks onto HFN, but immediately now, Weehaw's here to be able to stop the shackles. Extra damage, blows up the support. Now they see Ace as well. The Desolator threatens Weehaw's life. He walks into the ward. Don't get it. Oh, no. He dies just like that. HFN trying to take out some extra heroes. Tavo's gonna die as well. What the hell just happened?
I mean, Weehaw just ran into a parked car. That's what happened.
He didn't see it because it was blue, Blitz. The car was blue.
Life comes full circle, you know what I'm saying?
How much gold did he just give? Thankfully, he gave it to Puppy. 1,000 gold goes to Puppy. He doesn't even know what to do with that.
That was... That was the most Weehaw thing I've ever seen in the world. It was like beyond godlike, walks into the wards and dies. You could see the panic too. He was furiously switching. He's like, goes walk, goes walk.
And that's, I swear to God, when you were talking about the Beyond Godlike, you were actually talking about how they couldn't get on top of the Invoker.
Yes.
And I was thinking to myself, well, the downside for paiN is they have a Beyond Godlike spree on Weehaw. Like, you know, Weehaw's just, like, he's not the perfect player. He plays to the extremes, and
yes,
the extremes will get you killed at times.
The fact that Ace was just like, I'm going to turn around and fight this.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to bother running. And Weehaw probably got really hyped. He's like, yeah, I caught him with my ice wall. Like, we're going to get this. We're going to get this Clinks kill. Like, this is going to be sick. And he just sort of died.
Well, again, it went to a support player, so fortunately the spree.
Dude, Puppy's dream of getting that Aether lens got a whole lot easier.
Weehaw. Big donation to Puppy's Patreon. Tier 2 tower about to fall. They do have the Blink Dagger on Tombo, so this is going to be a tough fight for Secret to be able to take unless they can initiate. Weehaw immediately. They do manage to get the jump in, but it's not enough to get gone. Weehaw, he's already gone. And Ace now kills Duster as well. He does get hit by the Rolling Thunder. HFN just doesn't have the damage to be able to go on to anybody. King RT caught eventually by Fada. Secret swarming in once again. They kill the primary damage dealer of paiN and can just run over the South American squad from there.
They're going to have a VKB up on this Clinks now. That one fight was so disastrous because it looked like it was going to be excellent for them a second ago, and all of a sudden it's this. As HFN doesn't have the VKB, Tavo getting spotted out by Yapzor. Yapzor, who's 1, 2, and 13.
They know he's here because he picked up the bounty rune.
Did they get, how many of them did they get? They got all 4? They got all 4?
They got all 4.
Now you have a solid 4K gold lead. And Weehaw dying back to back, getting jumped on. He's got to be more careful than this.
Yeah, that was... Like, they thought, oh, Blink Dagger, Pango, there's no way they can initiate on us and win the fight. But if Weehaw dies first...
Yeah. It's becoming increasingly too easy to get on top of Weehaw.
Yeah.
The first opportunity was the fact that he just right-click fought Ace because he thought he was going to win. And then he walked into the wards, and now this happens where he's pushing way far forward. Like, that Secret's downside, I feel. If you have a bunch of sentries on the side of paiN, it's not easy for them to get on top of Weehaw.
Oh, Ace runs right into King RT, but he's completely by himself with a Blade Mail. The Sunstrike! Ace almost kills himself with a Blade Mail. He does have the BKB. They do have the hook shot as well. The BKB is going to last for a while there. They're just going to try and keep pace with him. They still have the vision. BKB is now worn out. Tavo just needs to be able to get on top of him. Instead, he's going to go for the Nyx Assassin while it's going to be Weehaw from behind. Oh no! Fada on BKB gets that kill. Puppy freezing field underneath Duster will end up going down. HFN has to time lapse away.
That arrow from Fada.
How did he know, man?
He did not see that coming at all.
He hit the perfect hero to make that fight somewhat okay.
Did we get the replay on that?
Because that was, I mean, it's going to be on my perspective, so I didn't see it.
Oh. That was such a sick arrow.
He's going to go Scythe next.
Fada God.
Get some more hard initiation in there.
A lot of back and forth. They did lose 3 heroes for that.
Yeah. We'll see the replay real quickly. They blow him up, and then in that corner, you can see he's stunned up. And again, I mean, he had his BKB off cooldown, so he just straight up did not see the arrow. That fight was so won for paiN until that happened, and then it just makes it kind of a trade-off. Secret are going to smoke up immediately. 4-man smoke while they do have Mirana pushing in mid. They know it's about time for Roshan. It's actually up in 1.5 minutes. As you can hear, Tavo, oh, HFN, they're going to try and blow him up instead with a hookshot. Interception, what a beautiful caution. Now they jump inside the caution with the Rolling Thunder. Those heroes are just going to get combos done. Ace managed to get the BKB off. Fada does as well. They're going to kill King RT first. Puppy on the side is going to get caught by Tavo, but he's still alive somehow, so he gets a full shackle duration onto Tavo. Finally, he dies to the Crystal Nova, but is 2 dead on the side of paiN. Secret win the fight. But will they be able to claim the Roshan? It's not up for another 45 seconds. Just a bad time for Secret. Now Yapzor.
He's got 4 staff in 1 second.
Does manage to get the Moonlight
Radiant's
Shadow
middle
Invis
tower
out
is
as
under
well,
attack.
so he will be able to escape.
Puppy played that fight perfectly, by the way.
Yeah.
At one point, he realized he was going to die, and he just got off his toolkit. He got the shackles on a Tavo. He doesn't try to save himself there. He sets up for the next kill, just really aware.
Zor, he was trying to set up on HFN, but they had a sentry down in place for him. Tornado does land. They really
gotta be
want to
careful
chase
here,
this. They're gonna
Ace.
try. Arrow's gonna come in. Doesn't land on anybody. Weehawk goes Invis, running into Fada, now slowing him down. Leap one. He doesn't have any more leaps. He doesn't have any more leaps. He's gonna be pushed by the Cogs. Finally gets one up now. Fada trying to jump himself away, but leap for 25 seconds. Not gonna make it out alive. Sunstrike misses, but still the controlled up Ace with no BKB. That's on cooldown for 3 seconds as well. Secret is just falling apart now.
You saw what was happening there. Is mid one was trying to force staff Fada. That's why Fada was waiting on top of the cliff. Unable to do so, and now heavy casualties. They might even just walk into Roshan. The timing on it is perfect, as everybody from paiN gonna filter in for this. 5 heroes alive. Tavo pushing out bottom lane. Pings are coming in from Secret, but 3 on 5, probably not gonna be able to do it.
The greed to try and set up on a kill like that, and then the save a friend syndrome. They could have just given up on the Nyx Assassin or something, but
I mean, despite the fact that they're 1k ahead, they have to realize that the Stro does not represent any threat in these fights.
The sun has fallen to the ring.
She's got a BKB and a Hurricane Pike, 2 defensive items.
Rolling Thunder, picking up some bounty runes.
Just get out of there. Oh, now they got the 4 bounty runes themselves, and paiN are gonna take the 1k gold lead.
Ah, Secret still got one left.
Death and gold.
Oh, you're right.
No Exodia today.
No Exodia today.
So they have the gem on King RT, wasn't Sentry. Do we have any detection on Secret by chance? I mean, both sides kind of need it. They're going to be able to jump forward.
Sunstrike.
Catch mid-one, push him out of the Sunstrike, and now he's going to be able to force staff away. They get the silence on a Weehawk, so he's forced into a He got rooted by the EMP. The root onto King RT. He's still managed to make it out alive, though.
All right, they're gonna reset. I thought if that root got him killed and they lost the gem for that,
Yeah, it would have been massive.
those creeps, man.
But Secret, they throw down the Serpent Wards. They didn't want to take a fight outside of that area.
Ooh, I mean, I feel like they should have gotten that kill on mid one.
Yeah.
He threw out the Sunstrike. I know what King RD was trying to do, because mid one had BKB up. He was just trying to waste a little bit more time.
Prolong the disable, basically. Yeah. But you cannot ever mess with the pure damage Sunstrike. Like, that's just too important. Oh, Fada! He got hit by it. Does have the force staff. BKB activated. Will be able to leap himself away, but it's still something that was forced out by paiN. They're going to roll over into this shrine area, see if they can catch somebody else.
Sunstrike whiffs. Everyone's being so careful now.
Yeah, everyone just...
Since the early game, everyone is so afraid. They're just running in the most random patterns. They're gonna get some D wards.
Kill it.
Probably want to just complete this tower. It's so low, at 100 HP.
Oh yeah, they should just, honestly, just backdoor it. Just 4 heroes. Cheese, Aegis, both on Weehawk. Don't think we really mentioned that one. Lotus or Lincoln's is which one is he going? Because he's got the items for both. Blitz.
I think he's gonna get a Lincoln's.
Dire's
He should have the
bottom
recipe
tower
too.
is
Yeah, he
under
does.
attack.
So he's got his Lincolns completed now with
Dire's
this.
bottom tower has
Tower
fallen.
goes down.
And then, what do you think he's just gonna get like Shivas or something? He just needs armor
Yeah,
against
he
the
needs
flanks,
Shivas.
right?
You saw, even in the fight when he was beyond godlike, Ace just turns around with just the Deso, and he eats into him with the Draw Aura.
Yeah. Now he's going to have BKB and Deso. Lincoln's is an excellent choice because we're going to have Scythe of Vice for both the Mirana as well as Ace being built.
Yeah. We said, by the way, I pointed out that mid one has to kind of rely on his teammates to carry him this game. Fada's still doing work in this game. Like, Fada has played this out of his mind good. That arrow to set up on Weehaw, that time that you didn't quite catch, but Yapzor has just been the most annoying Nyx assassin to play against.
Yeah.
He just kind of runs around. He's got so many defensive items and spiked carapace.
He's doing a good job right now of just like split pushing, keeping one of the side lanes pushed out.
Yeah.
So somebody in paiN is going to have to collect all this. It's a lot of farm.
So this game is super close to.
Did they
still anybody's game? They just naturally pushed in with it when the creep wave came, and paiN is trying to make some moves on the map right now.
They don't want to back up, right?
No,
they don't want to
they've got
give
Aegis.
Secret any space to breathe. Will this game get easier for Secret if they prolong it, or is it just going to get worse?
I kind of feel like it's going to get worse just because I feel like the 3 cores from paiN still have room to grow.
Yeah.
And this Dro Ranger, like, you see that mid one, he just doesn't... I mean, what is he supposed to do?
Yeah.
Like, I can't really blame him too much in this game because it was his role. He's a mid Dro Ranger against an Invoker, right? He's going to get out-damaged by, like, 30 when Exort Invoker comes on. And then he also started against Weehaw, who had First Blood, essentially fed to him. So, like, it's very easy to just say, like, what is mid one doing in this game? But he wasn't exactly set up to succeed. But as a result, his 2 side lanes were supposed to dominate, which they did. They did a very good job. But just one too many poor fights.
Yeah.
Radiant
Ace getting picked off. I mean, King RD definitely did a lot of work in being able to catch Ace multiple times. Bada dying without leap charges.
Yeah, just like stuff like that just added up.
Yeah. 2 no Yapstars here. Going to be able to hit the Tornado into hookshot. Cox gets laid out. They're going to try and kill King RD at the same time. So a support for a support, but not actually into the Cox. King RD's not dead yet, but he's surrounded by Serpent Wards. They're going to kill him eventually, right? Puppy actually comes toward his shackles, but that just means he's going to give up his life as well. The gem is on the ground, but paiN do hold this battlefield. The Serpent Wards are still a little annoying, though.
Who has the gem right now?
It's on the ground. It's still underneath those wards. They're trying to kill the wards to be able to pick it up. Tava grabs it and runs away.
HFN's farming him out. He's got to be careful. Don't get arrowed here. Bada has been deadly with that.
Ace is still playing on the other side of the map. We'll pick up both the bounty runes.
Once Ace gets Hex, the game becomes okay-ish again.
Yeah. I feel like that's like a big peak for Secret. Like, if they get the double scythe, I'm not sure how much later they really want to push this game with the Dro Ranger lineup.
I mean, there's not another power spike really for your Dro, so it's going to come in the form of the double Hex, like you said. Once you get that, it's pretty much we should be winning fights right now. And if we're not, then the game just sort of ends.
Got the extra movement speed on Shikuchi now for HFN.
Yeah.
Oh, Ace caught again by King RD. Should just TP out. Oh, but the damage is so fast.
Okay, aside from that one hook shot, King RD has played this game real good. Real good Dota.
Excellent job hunting down these heroes.
That hook shot, that was hilarious.
Yeah.
He saw past Weehaw. Can see through you. Weehaw almost has the Shiva's Guard completed. It's gonna make his hero a lot stronger too.
Rolling Thunder on and gonna land on Bada, hoping to be able to get the chain stuns out. He's forced into a BKB. Does manage to hit Yapster on the side. The silence on HFN. Now the control after the impale. He tries to throw out a tornado to be able to stop this damage, but HFN still dies. Everyone's top walking in one by one. Shackled in, and what is paiN doing? Throwing away their lives, including the gem, by the way.
That's now a gem for Yapsor, and Tavo just kind of leapt in there. He's like, take me too.
Yeah, right. HFN was not getting out of there.
HFN was mega dead. I have no idea what that was. HFN had a heart, so he thinks to himself, like, I can't die. I'm just going to kind of walk up here. Let's see what happens. He just dies in 2 seconds.
Okay, so we're going to get Scotty for Marana. Now, I thought that was what mid one was building, and he still has it queued up.
Huh.
They're going to go for Yamser right now with a Meteor coming in, but he does have a Spike Carapace as well as 4 stats. Puppy comes in, lands the Serpent Wards. They still saw everything they have. They do manage to get the gem back, potentially. Manage to stop the shackles on a Duster, pops a Ghost Scepter, and throws down the freezing deal, which forces Bada to be able to leap away. But now, mid one and Ace come in from the side. King RD couldn't get the gem back, and he will still fall.
paiN, this can't be a good idea. You've got 2 of your main cores dead, and they just sort of take a fight right in front of the base, too. I don't know what there's no real upside there.
I can see why Misery said it's never easy.
It's not easy being the coach.
Misery's just sitting there probably right now shaking his head.
If you're listening to Misery's listening to this, like, I'm sorry, man. Like, this can't be the easiest game to watch. Everyone has your, you know, or
now he knows that helpless feeling that you had as a coach.
It was so random. Like, they're right in front of their base. This is as close as you can get to Secret's base, and Secret's like, all right.
I mean, you saw how determined they were. They did it here. They 3-man tier, just hoping someone would come in, and then they forced it.
Yeah,
forced it to happen over here.
That was a fight they wanted to take, which is the crazy part. But I mean, say this about paiN, they don't have boring games.
Radiant
No.
are scanning.
And they do not lack for brash confidence.
I mean, the skill is there.
Yeah.
It's just sometimes they have moments like that where they're like, yeah, this will be a good idea. And I feel like no one is there to just check it, you know? Maybe Duster's like, hey guys, maybe this is a bad. They're like,
Yeah.
nah, this
Shut
is a
up,
good idea."
Duster. Buy some more wards.
Just like, get in there, man. He's like, all right, whatever. Somebody needs to be in there and just be like, guys, this could potentially be a terrible idea. Like, we're straight up about, all right, we're good, we're good. They just need to get Roshan and then the game resets back in their favor. But Secret have to be so pleased that they're just kind of getting these gimmies.
Yeah. They're back in a game.
The game is once again somehow within reach for them.
So we've got a pretty important item that was picked up for paiN. I think Tavo's Yule Scepter. Because you see whenever you Rolling Thunders, they don't have actual chain stun. They all have little stuns, but not enough to actually stop BKB from going down. So now, Pango does operate as that sort of threat, which will certainly help being able to execute one of these heroes on the side of Secret. But Secret, they certainly got a lot of gold for themselves. And now Hookshot comes in. What a beautiful cause, but it's not enough to be able to save Weehaw. Ufada with the BKB activated with double damage as well. He's throwing in some good damage, but has to jump away from HFN. HFN's going to try and hunt him down. Moonlight Shadow still underneath the sentry. Fada finally managed to get out of range with that, but now the Moonlight Shadow's gone. HFN still managed to get on top of him. Fada just does not have the escape mechanism as to loop his way around the trees, doesn't make it out. The Roshan fight, though, can still be controlled by Secret. They have the buyback on Fada.
With Fada dying
the
there,
Serpent Wards there.
with Fada dying there, it just kind of resets things. If they get Weehaw, then they can just back out, retrade. But Fada dying makes this really awkward. And they drop the wards for this, so Secret don't really want a part of this anymore.
Yeah. It's just unfortunate that Fada leaped the direction he
Yes.
did, which was away from his team.
Yeah, if he can get to the rest of his team, then things are fine. That's the ideal trade for your team.
Yeah. His immediate reaction thought was get away from the Weaver, but let's be real. Weaver, when he gets level 25 talent, you're never going to win.
But they're going to still play around this area.
Yeah.
And there's nowhere really else for them to play. So the drawer is popped, and so it's going to be on paiN to make a play here.
Yeah, the bottom lane's pushing in pretty heavily.
Walks in,
Hook shot
hook
in,
shot.
up into the high ground. Min one's going to be the first one going down. He got the BKB off before the Rolling Thunder. Now Mass Force Staff's getting him out of that river area
Nice.
and up to the high ground. Now still managed to get the Yule Scepter. Immediate combo stuns, and with HFN with the BKB, needs a little bit more physical damage and finally managed to finish him off. But Ace will be able to take on Tavo. Tavo's not getting away from those searing arrows. Freezing field on Puppy with the shackles. Managed to take down.
It's a bite back right now.
Frostbite immediately. BKB activated by Ace. They reset. They back up. A TP out even from Duster, but that's going to be canceled by Yapsor. They'll take that support's life and arrow dodge, but Duster runs into the fire. Secret will win that fight, but there is still buybacks available for paiN, where Secret have already blown theirs.
And the gold lead favors
Ice never dies.
paiN there, but at the same time, if you get Roshan, everything's okay for Secret. And that's the big thing. That was, how many buybacks? 4? It's minimum of 3.
Yeah, that was Sunstrike to reveal inside.
You have to
that was
get
both
Roshan.
the Drow Ranger and Fada's Mirana.
If all you kill is Tavo and force the CM buyback, this does not feel good if
Yeah.
you're Secret.
But I'm sure they're too afraid because what if Tavo has buyback? What if they try and force this and he buys back?
Yeah, of course they don't know that he's 400 gold away.
Yeah, he's just a bit shy. Yapsor's going to go into this high ground again. They just keep on trying to do this, and immediately he's going to be cogsed up, trapped inside. Can they get a force staff out of there? He's going to be Tornado, facing the wrong direction too. King RD pops the Ghost Scepter, dodges the Serpent Ward damage. They're trying to fight from the low ground into the high ground. Yapsor's trying to get out. Another force staff, Spike Hairface, but not enough.
HFN's doing too much
the back
damage.
lines. He sees mid one is half HP, but doesn't want to go for that kill. Instead goes for Puppy. Aeon Disc is going to be able to pop immediately. There's a Sight Defiance played into King RD. Big Cataclysm. It hits onto Ace. He's down to half HP already. Puppy with a long range. They managed to get him with HFN. Mid one at half HP. Does have a BKB. He can turn and he can fight Weehaw, but can he actually win the time? Uses the activated. Weehaw managed to live. Gets a good tornado onto Ace. No real disables. Mid one on the other side gets more damage to Weehaw, but Ace is forced to pop his BKB and run away from HFN. They now control the Roshan pit with Fada. He is dead as well. They have no buyback
should
on
just
the
go
side
down
of
mid.
Secret. paiN, forget about Roshan and head into Secret's base.
That's 4 dead right now. Clinks doesn't have BKB up. HFN is just marching down mid. It looked like for a second everyone was like, hey, go Rosh. HFN pings. He tells his team, guys, no one is alive right now. This is the game for us to win. After they take his tower, they should just immediately march in for throne.
And that's exactly what they're gonna do. No pit stops on the racks.
You
And
see Clinks, he's trying so hard to get to that bottom lane.
yeah, he wants
knows.
to force somebody back or something, but paiN are just not gonna do that, and they know that. So
Hey, Puppy's not even gonna wait.
Secret calls it GG. And this is another series that ends up going 1-1.
Game has fallen. Victory. Dire's middle
It
barracks
wasn't the
are
cleanest
under
of games,
No.
but that was a game. I mean, TI games are almost always going to kind of be like that, where
Yeah.
they're just sort of slugfests. Nothing is really supposed to just go straight forward. I mean, every team is